A few times a year, a small committee of people you did not elect gathers in a room and picks a single number. They announce it, and then something remarkable happens. The cost of your mortgage shifts, the rent you can afford changes, the value of your savings, the health of your job, even the price of your groceries, all quietly bend toward that one decision. It is one of the most powerful acts in the modern world, and most people barely notice it. The number is an interest rate, the rate set by a country's central bank. In the simplest terms, it is the price of money itself, how expensive it is to borrow, and how rewarding it is to save. And because almost everything in an economy is touched by borrowing and saving, changing this one price ripples outward into nearly every corner of your life. Think of it as a single lever connected to the whole economy. Push it down, cut the rate, and borrowing gets cheap. People and businesses spend and invest, and the economy speeds up. Pull it up, raise the rate, and borrowing gets expensive, spending cools, and the economy slows. One lever, two directions, and an entire economy hanging on the other end. So why would anyone deliberately slow the economy down? Because of the central bank's real obsession, keeping prices stable. When prices rise too fast, inflation, the bank raises rates to cool spending and bring it back under control. When the economy is weak, it cuts rates to warm it up again. The committee is forever trying to steer between the two, nudging a vast machine that answers with a very long delay. And that delay is what makes this so hard and so fascinating. When they move the rate, the full effect can take a year or more to arrive, so they are not really reacting to today. They are forecasting a storm that has not yet hit, steering a ship that only responds minutes after you turn the wheel. It is less like driving and much more like predicting. Let me trace what that one number actually touches. First, your debt. Every variable mortgage, car loan, and credit card is priced off it. Raise the rate, and millions of monthly payments rise the very same week, quietly draining money out of households across a whole country. Second, your savings and your investments. Higher rates make safe savings pay more, but make riskier bets, like the stock market, look less attractive by comparison. Whole oceans of money slosh between shares, bonds, and savings accounts, chasing the new rate. Fortunes are made and lost on which way that lever moves. Third, and least obvious, your job. By cooling the economy to fight inflation, a central bank knowingly risks slowing down hiring and sometimes causing outright unemployment. It is the uncomfortable trade at the very heart of the job. To tame prices, they may have to make the economy just a little colder, and some people end up paying for that with their work. Sit with the reach of it. A single number, chosen by a handful of unelected officials a few times a year, reaches into the mortgage, the paycheck, the pension, and the shopping bill of nearly every person in the country, and, because the world's economies are linked, well beyond it too. Few decisions made by anyone, anywhere, touch so many lives at once. Which raises a genuine tension we mostly accept without thinking. Enormous power over everyone's daily life is deliberately handed to people, kept at arm's length from elections. Precisely so, they can make painful choices, like causing a downturn to stop inflation, that no politician facing voters ever could. We trade a piece of democratic control for a steady hand. It is a bargain, and not an obvious one. So the next time a central bank's decision flickers past in the headlines, do not let your eyes slide over it. That single number is the closest thing the economy has to a thermostat for an entire nation, and your rent, your loan, your savings, and your job are all sitting in the room. It is heating or cooling. One committee sets one number, and every rent, mortgage, and paycheck on earth quietly bends to it.